Get ready for your daily dose of WordPress and web development tips, tricks, and insights to help you find success with WordPress. You're listening to WP the Podcast with your hosts, David Blackman and Tim Streifler.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast, brought to you by WP Gears. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
Today we're going to talk about the best way to deal with unhappy clients. If you build websites for clients, this is going to have happened to you at least once, if not many times. We have the affectionate phrase in the WordPress development community of certain clients are PITA, P-I-T-A. They are pain in the asses. Sorry, excuse the cursing, but it's just the reality. And guess what? There are times when you mess up and we mess up and we just have unhappy clients. And I think that it all starts out with proper communication, so make sure that you are communicating with your clients very well. And if something goes awry and you drop the ball and the client's expecting something and you're not giving that to them and they become unhappy, you're going to have to take communication to the next level. And just kind of, my advice to you in regards to communication is don't be afraid to tell the client when you've done something wrong and when you've fallen short. A lot of people get scared because they're worried that the client isn't going to use them. They're not going to be unhappy. They're not going to get a good review. They're not going to get money. Whatever that fear is, I'm going to tell you the best thing to do is just to be honest and communicate with the client. Don't, try to make up a flub if you've made an error. Tell them the truth. They're going to respect you more for it. And guess what? A lot of times that unhappiness is going to be turned into a happy client because they understand we're all human beings. Everybody makes mistakes. Heck, they make mistakes as well. And they just want to be heard. They want to know that you care about them and you're taking care of them. So yeah, that's my 2 bits.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to kind of come from a different angle because there's times where you might have done everything right. You followed, best practice communication, setting expectations, having everything very clearly spelled out in the contract. And then for whatever reason, the client is unhappy, even though you really didn't mess up. You did everything right. And some clients are like that, where they're irrational. They're impossible to please. And it's not really anything that you could have done differently. But now you have to deal with that unhappy client. And so I think some of the things David mentioned still absolutely apply. You want to listen to them. You want to let them know that you hear them and that you do care about, what they're saying and you want to figure out why they're unhappy. And then you want to do your best to fix it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean fix it while letting them take advantage of you, letting them, working for free or anything like that. I used to work at a company called In-N-Out Burger when I was in high school. If you've ever been to California, it's In-N-Out's all the rage. It's the California burger joint. And In-N-Out is known for having phenomenal customer service. They make sure all their employees are capable of being really great in customer service before they hire them. And it's something that's a top priority. And so they have kind of a saying that the customer is always right. If the customer says, hey, I ordered this, and you say, no, you didn't, well, then you're not, then you can't do that. You have to tell them, okay, we'll fix it type of thing. However, there was times when they would say, someone would say, hey, I ordered, you were supposed to give me 5 burgers, but instead you only gave me 2. And there's people that would try to exploit that customer is always right mentality. And so they would basically, try to steal from the company and get free food that way. And so there was a line. And so our managers would have to kind of show us where that line was, where yes, the customer is always right. But if they're clearly trying to take advantage of you, then that's something different. I think that can apply with with web design, because you have those clients that, they expect the world, even though they only paid for, $1,000 website, and they're expecting you to give them, $5,000 worth of work. And so you have to figure out where that line is to where you want to keep them happy, but you respect your time and your expertise, and you can't let them, push you around and take advantage. And so it's not an easy answer. There isn't, like, here's the line and here's what you have to do. You kind of have to use your best judgment, because you want them to be happy. You want them to hopefully refer customers, but at the same time, some clients are impossible to please, and they're just trying to take advantage of you.
We hope these tips of the best way to deal with unhappy clients help you. Head on over to our website, wpgears.com. Leave us some comments on this podcast episode and let us know how you deal with unhappy clients. We would love to hear from you. Tomorrow we've got another great topic. Should you be using sliders in your clients' websites? Tune in tomorrow to find out. Tim, until tomorrow, we'll see you then.
Take care. Bye-bye.
We've come to the end of today's episode of WP the Podcast. Join us tomorrow for more daily tips and strategies designed to help you run your WordPress business toward success. Remember to subscribe to WP the Podcast so you can stay up to date with each episode. And don't forget to rate and review us. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on WP the Podcast.